Hi, my name's Keegan, and today we're going to be doing some magic. I'm just kidding. I don't know any magic. Well, actually, was a magician in my 7th grade talent show, but we don't talk about that anymore. So let's talk about SEO. All right, we're diving into some local SEO strategies that, I gotta be honest, sound completely nuts. But here's the thing, they're all backed by real-world tests and hard data. It feels wrong, I know, but stick with me because the data shows this stuff can work like absolute magic. And thus the title of the ebook down below, the Local SEO Magic Playbook. Check it out. Okay, first things first. The very first battle you have to win in local search is just getting that click. You can rank #1 all day long, but if nobody clicks on your result, what's the point? So our first secret is all about grabbing a user's attention right there on the search results page. And here it is. We call this the shouting tactic. It is literally as simple as adding one word in all caps to your title tag. Sounds crazy, but think about it. Huge sites like Yelp and TripAdvisor, they've been using words like best in all caps for years. It just helps them pop off the page and steal clicks, even when they're not that #1 spot. The data backs this up in a big way. A test by Search Pilot found that just using one capital word in a title tag shot mobile traffic up by 14%, a 14% increase for just a tiny change. And it doesn't stop there. Another analysis from SEMrush found that pages with the word best in all caps perform 7% better than the exact same pages with the word in normal title case. So just shout that you're the best and everyone believes you. That's why it's called the Local SEO Magic Playbook. Check it out down below. Moving on to our next trick. This one's all about a magic number for your Google reviews. And it's not what you think. It's not about having the most reviews. It's about hitting this very specific and surprisingly low threshold that seems to really get Google's attention. In multiple tests, businesses saw a real noticeable ranking boost the second they went from 9 reviews to 10 reviews. And here's the craziest part. Going from 10 to 11 reviews did nothing. Zero. Nada. That 10th review seems to be some kind of critical key that unlocks a new level in your visibility in Google. So why does this happen? Well, it's a textbook case of the law of diminishing returns. That first jump to 10 reviews seems to signal this crucial level of credibility to Google. After that point, more reviews are still great for customers, but their direct impact on your rankings gets way, way smaller. All right, this next section is for anyone who loves a good comeback story. Infographics, seriously? But a study of 383 high converting pages found something that blew us away. And guess what? It works because of AI search too. Infographics got the highest number of clicks from Google image search. Here's a brilliant example. A law firm created this infographic that maps out complex gun laws across the entire US. It takes a really sensitive, data-heavy topic and makes it simple, visual, and easy to understand. That provides huge value. It builds their authority, and you better believe that it gets shared. And hey, if you think your industry is too boring for an infographic, think again. Check this out. An electrician took a super important but kind of dry topic, construction site safety, and turned it into this valuable, shareable resource. It just proves that it's not about being flashy. It's about being genuinely useful. A dentist infographic that categorizes different types of tooth cracks. Don't forget, AI is stealing all your text and putting it into their own answers engine, right? One way to get about that is don't make everything about your text. Create your own infographics that people want to share and look at and help explain it. That is going to be more powerful content that can still get you clicks and traffic, even when ChatGPT and Google are out there stealing everybody's text from your website. So that tooth cracks example, it takes this complicated thing that patients are worried about, and it just provides instant clarity. It answers their questions, calms their fears, and it positions that dentist as an expert. See the pattern here? It all comes back to providing real value. Another old school tactic that is crushing it right now is the service area page. But here's the absolute key. You can't just copy and paste the same content. You have to pack these pages with unique local value. I'm talking about adding reviews from customers in that specific city, featuring case studies of jobs you did right there, and using real unique photos of your team working in that neighborhood. That is what's going to get you a service page that ranks. Now, for some of my absolute favorite kinds of tricks, the tiny, almost laughably simple changes that can produce these huge outsized results. In Google's new AI overview, you know that summary at the top of the search results? Well, I just read a story where a company's client, their profile was showing their competitor's phone number. The only difference that they could find was that the competitor used parentheses around their area code. The agency added parentheses for their client, and boom, that solved the problem. So put parentheses around your phone number. Never underestimate the power of simple formatting. Here are a few more rapid fire ones for you. Sprinkle near me terms naturally in your content and your title tags. Use longer title tags that include specific neighborhood names. One test saw a 15% lift from that alone. Extend your business hours to grab those open now searches. And for seasonal businesses like an HVAC company, this is genius. Just switch your primary Google business category from furnace repair in the winter to AC repair in the summer. It's a simple way to align with exactly what people are searching for right now. So there you have it. There's a whole bunch of tricks that you can use. Some are pretty darn simple that can actually help accelerate your business. Grab my local SEO magic playbook to make sure you've got all these, write them down, use them, implement them. It comes with a checklist. So to wrap this all up, stand out, provide unique local value, and don't be afraid to test some of these things out. Go against the grain for what everyone else is doing. Which of these magic tricks are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments down below. Catch you in the next video.